Hey, what's up, motherfucker? I'm wearing a fucking girl's sweater. I am pretty sure. Because this is my sister's. And I'm pretty sure she's a girl. I've wanted to tell this story forever. This story is probably one of the most fucked up things that's ever happened to me. And I want to put the story on my YouTube channel because I feel like it is, if anything, the most well-deserved thing to be on there. Even though my YouTube channel is shit. This story starts my sophomore summer. I was in summer school because I'm a fucking idiot and flunked my freshman year English. But anyways, that's besides the point. I'm an idiot. We all established that. Okay, halfway through the summer school, it was almost pretty much over. Our teacher would just teach us something and then say, okay, read this page. And then once you're done reading that page, do this homework and then you're good. You're good for the day. So we used to always do that and she let us talk or whatever. I remember there was just one guy. So I'm just gonna name this guy Albert Einstein because he's a pretty smart guy. Okay, so this guy was like, hey guys, do you guys know there's a fucking guy in our class and that literally jacks off? And we're all like, haha, like laughing at his joke. He's like, no bro, I'm not fucking kidding. Just pay attention and you'll see this kid masturbating in class. And I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with you, dude? A couple day passes, I kind of forget about any of that shit happening. I think it was like a Thursday right before we get off class. Anyways, I'm chilling like this. Everyone's like, yo, look. And they're pointing out this guy. And like I look at him and he has long blonde hair and he's just laying down like this. I kid you not. Hands, pants, eyes closed on his desk, chilling. I'm not gonna lie to you, there's been time to times that I have my hand on my pants because it's kind of comfortable. I don't really know. So I was like, fuck it, bro. That's not suspect at all. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. But no, my fucking class, my class, we're dicks. So this fucking guy like gets up out of the class, picks up hand sanitizer and puts it on his desk. And I felt so bad for this kid at the time because he's like, and everyone's just laughing at him and I was so embarrassed for him. So summer school ended. That whole situation was over. It happened. Felt bad for that kid. Totally forgot about it. Junior year started. I wasn't excited for school, but you know. So I got my schedule. A couple days in, I don't like my 6th period, so I need to change this. And I went into the fucking office and they were like, oh, like you're a fucking junior now, you can become a TA. I'm like, what the fuck's a TA? They're like a teacher's assistant. Go to your favorite teacher and ask them to sign this. If you get this signed, you can help them grade papers and shit. So I went to my favorite teacher of all time. Ask my bro. So yeah, I get my teacher and he signs a paper. I'm in this class for a week and I'm just grading shit. So anyways, I remember walking in. I remember this day perfectly. I remember walking in one day and I finished all my homework and there's probably like 10 minutes left. So I end up looking into the classroom, watching them teach, you know, fucking boring as fuck on my phone. And I start checking out the class, like who's in the classroom, if I know anyone. And I go to the first row, I'm like, no. Go to the second row, I'm like, no. So I'm looking to the third row and there's this kid sleeping, but he looks familiar as fuck. And I'm like, where do I remember this kid from? That fucking hits me. I said, that's that kid from summer school. His long blonde hair, I remember this fool perfectly. This is where the shit gets fucked up. In my head, I'm like, I feel so bad for this kid. But when I'm looking at him, I swear to God, this is him. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And I'm looking around, I'm like, what the fuck? Is no one noticing this kid? And he's just like, I'm not gonna interrupt the classroom because what if I'm wrong? Then I look like the fucking weirdo, calling out a kid for jacking off. So I'm just like, fuck, chill out. So the bell ends up ringing. That kid gets up, he leaves. So I started talking to the teacher after. I was having shit in my head. I'm like, yo, I'm just gonna have to tell him. How am I gonna bring this up to a teacher, bro? So I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna tell him. I was like, one of your students is masturbating in your classroom. And he looks at me like, yo, like, don't fuck around. Obviously he didn't cuss, he's like, stop messing around. And I'm like, no, this kid, I point at the teacher, I was like, this kid is motherfucking jacking off in your fucking classroom. Probably coming on your fucking seats. It's probably coming on your desk. There's probably not gum under your desk. It's probably motherfucking cum. Tomorrow, when you're teaching, look at this kid and he'll be jacking off, I fucking swear. Like, I don't know this kid's jack off routine. I don't know what the fuck's going on. But I'm pretty sure if he's gonna do it today, he'll do it tomorrow. So the day goes by, I go home, sleep. And I'm like, yo, this kid's gonna get caught today. I was like excited for 6th period to see this kid jacking off getting caught. So 6th period comes and I'm that fucking weirdo speed walking. Other people be speed walking for their fucking girlfriend to walk them to class. If they have a fucking test in their classroom they need to fucking study for. But I'm fucking walking to see this fucking kid jacking off get caught in fucking 6th period, bro. So I get there, I get to class, and I sit down. This fucking teacher passes me fucking test to grade. And I look at this motherfucker like he's crazy. Like, are you really gonna pass me test? He's like, yeah, grade him. And I'm like, did this motherfucker just forget that today is the day this kid is gonna get caught jacking off. I'm sitting anxious like this. That kid is not doing it. The one day, put myself out there and say, yo, this kid's gonna jack off tonight. This kid has it on his jack off schedule not to do it on Wednesdays or whatever the fuck day it was. So the teacher's teaching and he ends up finishing his lecture. So he's like, alright, read page 400 blah 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 to page 400 suck my dick. Just whatever, I wasn't really listening, that's what I heard. And the jack off gods fucking come through. Cause this motherfucker goes and starts closing his eyes. He's mid-nap, mid-jack-off session at this point. I'm pretty sure. I don't fucking know. But believe it or not, I'm fucking right. Okay, but don't make fun of me though, because I'm going to show you exactly how he did it. I'm looking at him, and he's like this. Full on, jacking off in front of everyone. So I'm like, yo, this kid is getting it. He's about to come or some shit. So I'm looking around. No one's looking at this fucking kid. He must have been making moaning noises at that point. Fuck this. At this point, I can't fucking do this anymore. So I tell a teacher, I'm like, yo, this kid is jacking off in your classroom. Look! And I just remember slow motion, this fool turns around. I see this kid fucking jacking off, and he turns back at me, and he's like, yo, what the hell? And I'm like, no, you see what I see? I knew I was crazy at that point. So he starts walking over. At this point, I don't know what he's gonna do. In my head, I'm thinking he's gonna nonchalantly tap him on the shoulder. Hey, buddy, stop jacking off. Why don't you step with me outside? We can deal with this. Oh, fuck, was I wrong? I turned my head. My fucking teacher goes, stop checking off in my classroom! Everyone looks at this kid, and he's like, huh. I don't know if this kid came, or if he was so fucking shocked that he got caught. But the teacher goes, get your bags, and get the hell outside! The guy steps outside, and they call the principal, the vice principal, all that shit happens. He ends up getting suspended, and he ended up not being in that classroom anymore. But I just want to say, I know I was laughing in the story and stuff, but don't get me wrong, that's some sexual harassment type shit. A girl was 6 inches to the left of him, and a guy was 6 inches to the right of him. That's just super fucked up. I mean, honestly, I hope he learned his lesson. I don't know what happened to that kid. Don't know what the fuck he's doing. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed that story, give it a big thumbs up, please. It will show me that you want more fucked up stories. And comment something that happened to you that was super fucked up down below, or comment whatever the fuck you want. I read all the comments, I reply back, and subscribe, because it would mean so much to me. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it's right here. Comment on my most recent picture that you came from my YouTube, and I'll automatically follow you. I follow everyone that does that. Here's my Twitter, dope shit, and here's my Snapchat if you want to follow me on there. Honestly, I fucking love you for even watching my video. Thank you for being my friend, because I really don't have any. And I'll see you next video. Thank you for listening to a story about a kid jacking off in a classroom. I don't know what the fuck you're doing, bro.
No, I'm not afraid to die.